Hey YouTube, thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I'm really excited to be here and I've been looking forward to just hanging out on live stream all day today. Has anyone been watching the NHL playoffs? Did you see the game yesterday, New Jersey versus New York Rangers? And then Truba, whatever his first name is, hit one of the Truba hit one of the Devils, sorry, and there was not a penalty for a headshot. There was like no argument that it should have been a penalty, but it was like a clear headshot. And it's like, in what world is that not a headshot? That should be a suspension, but no, it was fine apparently. And it's like, no, that was a headshot, sir. His head snapped back from the contact from your body. So we were annoyed by that and we yelled at the TV a bit. Don't forget to lick the stream. Thank you, DC, and welcome. I'm really excited that you're here. Hi, Monica. Thank you for coming. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Charlie. Thank you for coming. Monica's here. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for joining. Amanda's not Amanda. Monica's waving. Sorry. Finally catching one of your lives in real time. I'm always watching the replay. How fun, Amanda. Thank you for coming. There are two Amandas here, Amanda G and Amanda D. Amanda Del Rey. So yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you like it. And thank you for being here. And then DC says hi again. Hi, DC. Yeah, go subscribe to DC if you're not already. If you watch me, you probably already watch DC. But if you're not subscribed to DC, go check DC out. You can see my husband's bike behind me. He bought it and then took it apart and then like redid it and painted it. And so you can kind of see it sitting there behind me. Yelling at the TV always helps, right, Lisa? Like, in what world is a man's shoulder going directly into someone's head not a headshot? I feel like that's a headshot, and it should have been at least 5 minutes, if not a game misconduct. Okay, that's enough babbling about hockey. Okay, so today I'm really excited to do a video on Chalene Johnson. If you like to follow Beachbody stuff, you are probably aware of who Chalene is. She was a Beachbody super trainer for years and years. She is a celebrity, and I've been seeing ads on my Facebook for her Instagram courses, and I was like, oh, I know that face. She's famous in Beachbody. Sorry, my sweatshirt's like choking me. She's famous in Beachbody. What is this about? And then I kind of just like went down the rabbit hole. So I want to talk about I just want to look at her main page and then maybe the shop part and then look at 2 of her mini courses. Hi, Avery. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. So this is Chalene Johnson. So super trainer in Beachbody just means that you are like some kind of fitness person who writes the fitness programs like 21 Day Fix or, oh my God, I can't think of any, Lift More or Lift 4. So like Joel and Autumn Calabrese, those are super trainers. I can't speak right now. Her son also sells courses on how to grow your Instagram. Yes, he sure does. We're not going to go through this whole site because there's so much. We're just going to go through a part of it, and we're going to learn a little bit about Chalene. So you can't see it. It's just Chalene.com. Hello. Thank you for joining, Anastasia. Can you please correct me if I say this wrong? Anastasia. You can just let me know which one it is. Either way, thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. I'm really excited that you're here. So here is Chalene. Focus on what matters most, helping easily distracted, highly motivated people create a hustle-free, super dope life. Ooh. Simplified step-by-step systems for the results you want. Marketing Impact Academy. Marketing Impact Academy is for the disciplined yet easily distracted entrepreneur. It's a lifetime academy that teaches you how to create, launch, and grow your online business step by step. I should have said this, create a hustle-free, super dope life, that doesn't really mean anything because Chalene, like you would have had to hustle in order to create these dozens of courses and programs for people. You this doesn't mean anything, and it could at the same time, it means, like, 10 different things to different people because for some, hustle-free life may mean having 1 day off a week where you can just stay in bed, and for others, it may mean that they wanna work part-time. Oh, wait. Okay, I already okay. Anastasia. Anastasia. Okay, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that, and I'll try to remember that. Thank you. And then Janet says, "Hi. Hi, Janet. Don't tell me a coach." She isn't like she's not marketing herself as a coach, but she has like several different a dozen different courses. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't realize that her business was so huge. So this is her son here. This man. Can you see me moving it? Whatever. And it's called Insta Club Hub. The only membership of its kind that takes the confusion and guesswork out of Instagram so you can build a real following, save time, and make money. We don't need fancy courses to build a following on Instagram. I think if you like post consistently and you are have creative content, then chances are you could probably create your own following. However, not many people are going to create the following where you can actually make like a whole ass living on Instagram. And I think this kind of thing makes it seem like all you have to do is just follow Shalene's course and her son's course, and then you'll be able to have like 100,000 followers and make $100,000 a year in profit on Instagram. And I don't think that's realistic for the majority of people. And even if you do follow Insta Club Hub, then like you still need people to notice your stuff, and it's not just automatically going to happen for you. Avery saying, "Hey to Monica, Insta Club Hub, really?" Right? Monica, don't you know they're all authors? Right? Okay, so phase it up. Next one. Losing weight and keeping it off feels impossible, but Face It Up has helped 500,000 people take control of their health to look and feel freaking amazing. It's based on habits and is customizable for your needs and goals. Meal plans, registered dietitians, accountability, PIU has it all. Nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight, nothing wrong with wanting to become a little bit healthier, but the issue is when you focus just on weight loss, then that could turn into potentially unhealthy or disordered eating habits for some people. And we're not going to jump into phase it up today because I feel like that could be its whole own video by itself. But if they're being, if she's being honest about registered dietitians being a part of this program here, I think that's great. However, how much access do we have to these registered dietitians, and is it actually one-on-one and customizable, or are you just saying it is because maybe there's 2 or 3 options, right? DC, hey Avery, DC says hi to Janet. Hi, whoever else I missed. I'm finishing up some computer things and I'm listening and lurking. No problem. I lurk most of the streams I watch because most of the time I'll be listening to replays while I'm working, and so I don't comment. And even if I catch a live, I don't actually comment. I most of the time just sit there and listen or do other things. I also spilled coffee on my keyboard yesterday during an Instagram live, and I can't say this word, exclamation point keeps getting stuck. Oh no, that's so sad. When I first saw the screen, I thought it said Insta Chub. Oh, that's funny, Charlie. That's funny. I like that. Ooh. Okay, from your business, your phone, and even your home, we've got you covered. Check out all of our courses, trainings, and membership and find the best fit for you. Okay, maybe there are so many. So look. So here are the courses up here. So Marketing Impact Academy, Insta Club Hub, mini courses, and then there's 3 courses. There's so much in here, and then there's all this stuff here. Like she has so much content on here. It's outrageous. And then she also has a podcast called The Chalene Show. Here's some episode examples: codependency and autonomy in healthy relationships. Let's chat anxiety, Netflix, surgery, Gen Z, self help or self care. Why we ignore red flags, gut instinct, and intuition. Monica asked a fantastic point. So far, we don't know. We're just reading the general page. She has said some parts about your business, about living a hustle free life, about having a step-by-step systems for us to get results. Oh, Instagram. So far it's general business, Instagram, and a step-by-step guideline, but we have not dove into the program and the courses part yet. But it's not very clear. That's a great question. No way she's proclaiming to be an expert on all of it. Yes, she sure is. I have the Turbo Jam DVDs from before Beachbody was an MLM. Chalene led the workouts. Yeah, she is famous. Netflix. What was the Netflix from? Oh yeah, right? So anxiety, Netflix, surgery, Gen Z, self-care. That's a lot of topics in one episode, ma'am. And then get your business right, build your tribe. And it looks like she has a business, what's it called? Podcast as well. How to get started using Shopify. Why this tool is the future of business on Instagram. Why should you be using LinkedIn with Rich Cardona? And so she has a general self-help relationship podcast, and then she appears to also have a business podcast where she holds the key, she holds the answer to us starting a business online. Of course, like, we can't have success on Instagram without listening to this. We cannot build a business on Shopify without listening to this. I hate when they use tribe. Yeah, exactly. I do too. It's weird. Can't you just say like community or like supportive community, right? Mm-mm. Not a fan of her using tribe. I agree. It's weird. My workplace is not my tribe. Yeah, in an average work environment, I feel like there's a general division between work life and home life. You may become friends with your coworkers, but you're not. I don't necessarily think of any of them as family. I think I invited two of my old coworkers to my wedding because they're actually my close friends. But I didn't realize how strange some of the language was at my old workplace before getting into this content, where there's such a focus on family and being there for each other, and we are loyal to each other and to our organization. And I'm thinking, like, that's a little bit culty, sir. Like, this is a little bit weird, and I didn't know about it until I dove into this stuff. Friends, sure, of course, I've made good friends. Yeah, but like you could have a couple people that you consider family at work, and that's great. But your entire coworker group, they don't need to be considered your family. We should have a division between work and home, in my opinion. Good point. Okay. Sometimes we all just need a push. Remember, I did zoom in on this because I can't see very well. So, like, this is not actually how the website's supposed to look. Let me just go out and you can see it better. So, see, like, that's how it should look. But I can't read that. Or no, this is how it should work, how it should look. But I am going to put it to 150% so I can read it. Okay. Monica said, but there's a distinction between the ones that are friends and coworkers for sure. Totally. I agree 100% with you. Yeah. I've made some fantastic friends at work, but overall they are not my coworkers, my workplace. That's not my family. Hey, Lift Panic, thank you for joining. No worries. We are just looking through Chalene Johnson's website because she has 6,000 courses and a planner, and she has a planner as well. They all have planners. Why does everyone have a planner? And it's all the one life-changing planner that will just turn your business and your whole life around. Like, didn't we see a Julie Forrest planner, a Holly planner, a Melanie Mitchell planner? I was gonna do Angie Belmar, but I didn't do that. Maybe that could be my next video or like in a few videos from now. But Angie Belmar has a planner as well. Like they all have freaking planners. Anyway, okay, it's more than just a planner. The Push Journal is a high powered planning and goal setting system to get you off your butt and into action. Ma'am, I like my butt. I like sitting on my butt. I don't need to get off it. Thank you. We're all about accountability around here, which is exactly why we created this for all our highly distracted peeps out there who need a little extra love to get it done. Plus, they come in all sorts of cute styles and colors. Shop now. Shop now. Ready to finally achieve your goals? I didn't actually look at this. I wasn't planning on clicking shop now. Are you going to tell us how much it costs? How much does this cost? Okay, so we're here. We are here. So so are these journals? They look like they're just notebooks. They look like they're just notebooks. $28 for cute notebooks. That's nice. How much does your journal cost? How much does your journal cost? It's like $28 for a journal. Maybe these are the notebooks. So the notebooks are $16.95 American, so like $6 million Canadian. Just kidding. And then $28. I didn't realize these are the Push journals. So $28 for her Push journals. So like not the worst I've seen. Julie Voris's were like 60 American dollars. So it's not the worst ever, but it's still too much money. I'm sitting on my butt enjoying this live, right? Chalene, I like sitting on my butt. I'm lazy. Not worth it, right? Right? $30 for a little journal. I don't know. Like some people are into journaling and that's wonderful and great, but like we didn't actually see what was inside it. I didn't take the time to actually figure it out. But like I want to actually hold the journal in my hand if I'm going to be buying it, you know? Love the butt set, right, Charlie? For the love of sanity, these look like garbage, right? I can find similar notebooks like this in a normal store, even in Amazon, right? You can probably get really nice journals on Amazon too, right? Not special, correct. Absurd prices on those planners. I got a notebook at the dollar store. I love the dollar store, Charlie. It's my favorite place. The Amway one is $200. And Mark, you're in Canada too. That's American, so it's like $300 Canadian or something like that. Wow. Was it yearly? Was it monthly? I hope it was at least yearly. There's better journals with better paper out there. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, okay. So what was I going to do next? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I want to look at, okay. Oh my God. Okay, so that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to happen. Let's try again. I like doing these in Google Chrome because then you don't show your private info by accident, but then you can't just like easily go between different tabs. So that's the annoying part. And this is not zoomed in. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Oh, yearly. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's $200 American. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry. And it's nice to see you, Mark. Thank you for joining. 200, holy crap. Oh, and Mark, were these actual Amway journals or were they like tool scam journals, right? Like written by Bill Britt or something, you know? I usually listen to live streams while working out, like right now, but I enjoy sitting on my butt and rotting in bed. Yes, I enjoy rotting on the couch because we have a really nice couch. I freaking love our couch and it's so cozy. Okay, so this is one of her courses called Money Matters 101 Drink Break. The man beside Chalene is her husband, Brett. I was just looking through the site and then I came across Money Matters and I thought of Danielle Danielle Ryan's fantastic stream about financial coaches who try to get people out of debt or try to help people get out of debt. And this one is less expensive, in my opinion, less predatory than the one that Danielle showed us. But I still wanted to talk about it because I think it's a problem where people who are living in low income, if they are going to be spending money on financial coaching, they should be going to see an actual financial advisor, or if they're unable to afford the cost of that, then at least where I live, there is free financial literacy training programs across the city. There are so many. I don't know if that's a thing across Canada, but at least where I am, it is a very, very common thing for nonprofits to offer. Every Canadian doing the conversion, right? And are you a Canadian too? Hello, fellow Canadian, if you are. Not sure, I think generic. Oh, got you. You mean with the Amway journals? I believe I've seen Danielle's video. Yeah, so good. Such a good video. Okay. We all need a money management plan, but sometimes life gets in the way. If talking about finances, debt, saving, spending, investing gives you the cold sweats, Money Matters 101 is the course for you. So before I go into this, I reached out to my bank and I got I got financial coaching at my bank because I wanted to look into starting to invest. And you pay bank fees, right? And so I'm sure the bank fees cover the financial coaching, financial advising aspect. They talked in a lot of jargon. I didn't understand anything. They did not explain anything to me. And so I left not knowing what to do and feeling really frustrated. And then I talked to my father, and he put me in contact with his friend, long-term friend and financial advisor. And I got a free financial advising session. I don't know if that's normal. If my dad wasn't friends with him, maybe I wouldn't have gotten it for free. But yeah, it was fantastic. She explained everything to me. I don't understand financial stuff. And so she explained everything really clearly and laid it all out in an email for me after. And it was fantastic. So I think if someone is experiencing financial difficulties and they have the money, they should go to someone like the person I saw who understands how to explain financial concepts to people who have little to or no knowledge in it, because it's a really, really complicated topic and it's hard. It's confusing to understand and it's weird. Not everyone gets it unless you're an accountant or something, you know? Oh, you're a Canadian too. How fun. Yay. I love it when Canadians are in the chat. That's awesome. The irony, you spend thousands of dollars to learn how to make thousands of dollars. If you are spending the money, it means you already made the $1,000. You don't need the course, right? This one is not $1,000 though, thankfully. Okay. I'm listening, but I was washing my face and getting ready for bed because I have to get up at 3 a.m. That's in 8 hours. Oh, you can go to sleep. Don't worry about it, Janet. I hope you have a good sleep, and I'm sorry you're waking up so early. That sounds miserable. One time I had to wake up that early to go to the airport, and it was terrible. I had my breakfast at 4 a.m. at the airport, and it was weird. I hated it. Don't spend what you don't have either. Like Danielle says, there are free YouTube videos and affordable real financiers that can help you. Yeah, and I don't know if it's common for them to for advisors to provide you a free session, like a free session, or if you have to pay an hourly fee. But yeah, if you can't afford that, if you can't afford the hourly fee, seek out help from a charity or nonprofit, or go on YouTube and research. According to Ray Ray, there's only Florida and then Europe, so no Canada. Y'all are now part of Europe. That's funny. Okay. Get your finances in shape to make your money work harder than you do. Join Brett Johnson, the husband, as he guides you through this easy to understand course designed for investing newbie and anyone looking to effortlessly get out of debt, save, and learn the basics of investing. You are in debt because you had some experience of financial hardship throughout your life. Most of us have been in debt, lived in financial insecurity at some point. It's not easy. It's not easy to put yourself into debt, and it happens through no fault of our own. It's not easy to get out of debt. So in my opinion, unless you have like $100 in debt, like unless you don't have a significant amount that you owe, you cannot effortlessly get out of debt. I am really rambly today. Whether you got started a bit too late or you feel intimidated by investing lingo, Brett breaks it down into terms every rookie not only understands but can actually implement and create meaningful financial gains in a short amount of time. Okay. Money Matters 101 consists of 16 short lessons filled with actionable steps, cheat sheets, homework downloads, links, and recommendations. Recommendations like based on my specific situation and my expenses and my responsibilities, or are these just generic recommendations? Because everyone's journey of getting out of debt is going to be different based on the type of debt they're in. If someone has $100,000 in student debt versus $5,000 in credit card debt, both are really hard to get out of. I'm not diminishing one over the other, but they're going to need different resources and a different plan to get out of that debt. Getting out of debt is never easy, right? I agree with you, Charlie. It's a scam, people. Smiley face. Why invest? Because you need a secure future, and investing helps provide that security. Make your money work for you so you don't have to work as hard. Sure, but if you are living paycheck to paycheck, you may not have extra money laying around to put into mutual funds or stocks or whatever. If you don't have the money left over, you cannot or should not be investing, in my opinion, but I'm not a financial professional. So here's the price: $199 for the low price of $129. Okay, get started today during our limited time offer and receive 35% off. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing that you have the tools to get out of debt and actually create a long term plan that affords you financial security. Is this through one on one coaching, ma'am? Because if you're creating a one on one plan that helps people get out of debt, it needs to be one on one. It cannot be in a group setting. That means less stress and more time for the things you really want out of life. I think Monica said this. Like, how is she claiming to be an expert in all of these different things? Like, we saw weight loss, we're seeing finances, and the other mini course I'll show you if we have enough time. It's like getting brand deals as a tiny social media content creator. And what's the other one? The reseller's guide, right? So how are you in entrepreneurship? So how are you claiming to be an expert in all of these different areas? Seems weird to me. And then you also have all your journals, and it's just, how are you providing such a variety of services? It seems a little weird. Yeah, more debt, right? If you're in debt, you don't have the money to be spending. And if you actually have $129 extra, then you could try to look into an actual financial advisor. It's a sale. I know when I was growing up, there was no financial literacy. Parents did teach it in schools, parents didn't teach it. Okay. And schools certainly didn't either. But now, sorry, but now they have a class in high school that teaches stuff like how, and then Miss Sumi Janet will continue her comment and I will read it when it comes up. So scammy, right, Monica? Yeah. Yeah, when I was in high school, I don't think I learned anything about financial literacy, but my parents, like, they always taught me to put aside savings whenever I could. And like, even though I did not have a well-paying job at all, I was definitely living way below the poverty line. My parents like said, put aside $10 per pay into a savings account and it will slowly grow and you'll just have a little bit of a buffer there just in case something goes wrong. And I always had that little bit of money and it did slowly grow. And when I was getting like paid a little bit better, then I would increase the amount that I would put aside every paycheck. Every paycheck. Okay. So let's continue. So, but now they have a class in high school that teaches stuff like how to do your taxes, keep a checkbook, and other stuff. I was very impressed when my oldest daughter took the class and she taught me some things. Oh, that's so good. Good for her. That's awesome. Trying to get money out of people already in debt is pathetic. So many resources available. Please don't give money to predators like this. Yeah, and there are resources available, but I think it's hard sometimes for people who might not know where to look. Maybe they don't have the money to maybe they don't have the money to like seek out a financial advisor, but they don't know that YouTube has resources. They don't know that there might be like websites that provide free resources for people struggling to get out of debt, and they just don't know where to look because it's really hard to navigate online environments for a lot of people. That's a fantastic point, Live Panic. Heather, have you ever thought about opening up a Ko-fi for donations that we can send you to tip you for your great streams? Aw, I know you're not monetized yet, but would love to support you. Oh, that's so nice. I have never thought about it, no, and I will consider it. Yeah, thank you. That's a good idea. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's really nice of you. And thank you for saying my streams are great, even though I just babble. Easiest way to get out of debt, pay off highest interest loans first while maintaining minimum payments or a little more. Once you pay off the highest and move all that once you pay off the highest, move all that you were paying to the next highest and pay yourself savings first. Yeah. And hi, Julie. It's nice to see you here. Thank you for joining. I have $20 for you. Thanks, Mark. Okay. Here's Brett. Brett Johnson, the other half of Team Johnson and Smart Life Inc., has built several multi-million-dollar lifestyle companies with his wife Chalene and has taught countless others how to do the same. Brett's money management is their family's number one stream of income. He manages the day-to-day operations for several of Team Johnson's businesses, including strategy, forecasting, production, agency management, event planning, profitability, logistics, and of course, shoe selection for Chalene's appearances, of course. At Team Johnson, Chalene comes up with the idea and he creates the plan. She places personnel and he projects sales and cash flow. Chalene does the talking and teaching while he strategizes the launch and manages profitability. It's his obsession with investing and helping people work smarter, not harder, that led him to develop this course. Brett believes money should be working for you, so you should have more time and freedom to do things you bring. I can't read. Brett believes money should be working for you so that you have more time and freedom to do the things that bring you happiness, peace, and security. So there's some comments here, and then I'll talk about this. I'm late, but stream has been licked. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much for licking the stream. Oop. 129 might not seem a lot for her, but this is definitely a lot of money for most of us. Her privilege is showing. For most of us in like at some point in our life, $129 is like out of reach. It's not even a lot. It's completely unrealistic. We would never have that much money just sitting around. I think majority of us have had significant financial struggle at some point. I think it is a normal part of life. And like for me, right after grad school, $129 was completely out of reach. And I would have never had that much money to put into a course like this. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it is frustrating completely, Monica. So Chalene comes up with the ideas and then her husband creates the plan, and it's his obsession with investing that helped him develop this course, not his qualifications, not his certified accountant, whatever certification, not his education in financial advising or investments. No, just his obsession with it. Just because you're good at something does not mean that you should be able to teach it to people. I bet that's only the beginning. There'll be more courses. Brilliant point, Charlie. Brilliant. I wonder if there's upselling inside this course. And so you go through the $129 and they say, do you really want to improve your budgeting? Do you really want to establish your finances so you can have time and financial freedom and live a life with less stress? Then you have to buy this course, this additional course. That's only $1,000. Such a deal. I love that point, Charlie. I didn't even think of that. Especially when you have a family and inflation, 129 is a lot. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Is Brett certified as a financial advisor? No, of course he's not. There would be an upsell. Yep. There are always upsells, and it's so twisted, or like DC likes to say twisty, when people are already in debt, people are already struggling financially, and then you pay more money, you pay money to struggle less financially, and then potentially when you're in the course, you are pitched an even more expensive course. I'm not making sense today. I'm going to take a breath. Sorry. Okay. Had a drink. What are you drinking today? I always drink President's Choice Diet Grapefruit Pop. What are you drinking? Okay. Brett Johnson has simply created, built, and sold multiple million-dollar businesses and has been studying and investing for over 20 years. His expertise has created the bulk of his family's personal wealth and enjoys helping others create financial freedom. Brett and Team Johnson cannot be held responsible if your financial expectations are not met. Please refer to the legal disclaimer included inside the course. People go to school for financial advising. Let's see if I should have done this before. Financial advisor education requirements. Huh. I feel like there's education requirements, right? I'm not showing my thing because I don't want Google to show my location, but a bachelor's degree in business administration, commerce, and economics or related field is usually required to become a financial advisor in Canada. The designation certified financial planner awarded by the Financial Planners Standards Council of Canada may be required. So there's actual requirements to become a financial advisor in Canada, at least. I'm sure there is in the US. And he's like, nah, I'm not an advisor, but it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's sad, but it's true, Avery. Oh, no, you're not Avery. You're not Avery. You're Janet. Sorry. What does it say about MLMs? There's nothing like about MLMs in here. At least in this course, but I do want to look at the rest of her site at some point. I just couldn't take like 2 hours of talking straight to look through everything. But for now, I do not see anything. He's not a financial advisor, he's a financial scammer. Yes. Last time I asked what are you drinking, Mark? I remember you said I'm smoking weed too. That's funny. I hope you're enjoying it. And like always, these courses are infinite. You always need more coaching, always another level to reach. Yes. You're never done because I think, did Danielle say this? Where these business coaches want you to have continual dependence on them and they never want you to graduate and leave. They want you to think that you need them in order to have any level of financial success. Yeah, fantastic point. Water with lemon, lime, liquid IV. Yummy. And just like an MLM, they will try to convince you to invest in yourself by buying a course. Brilliant. Yeah, like we've seen before with these business coaches that we've looked at that they're not an MLM, but they use a lot of the same language as an MLM. In this case, like financial freedom and wealth, right? And he enjoys helping others do the same. And it's very similar language, very similar rhetoric, even though it's not an MLM. And just like MLM coaches, they want you to continue investing and they want you to think that you'll always need their support. Oh, club soda. Yummy. That's half my grocery bill for a week for a family of 4. Yeah. That's so much money. I'm surprised he's not an iGenius, right? Sounds like a sound investment. This is fun. I like this topic. Okay. Anyone looking, sorry, I should read the questions. I'm completely new to investing. Will I understand it? Anyone looking to find easy ways to save, track, and get out of debt will benefit. You can't get out of debt easily, sir. Quite possibly make their investment within minutes. You can't promise that. I've heard Danielle say that these kinds of coaching services, they are not regulated at all by the FTC. And so perhaps these business coaching people, they don't have to avoid like health claims or financial claims, and they can just say whatever they want because the FTC is not paying attention. Everyone go subscribe to It's Danielle Ryan. You have to say the it's, or else I think she said one time, I heard her say once that like a country singer will come up. But if you like to, maybe I'll just, no, I won't type it in. It's Danielle Ryan. And then you can watch all of her videos on different kinds of business coaches and financial coaches. Will this help me make more money? We can't make any financial claims, but you just did. You just said that we'll make our investment back. You just did. But the focus of this program is to identify where your money is going and what to do with extra dollars in order to get out of debt and invest, starting out conservatively. While we can't make financial guarantees, the majority of people who follow the simple steps outlined in the program do create extra financial success. Extra financial success could mean like an extra $2, could mean an extra $100, could mean that they didn't lose more money. That is very broad, and it's meant to be broad because people can interpret it in like 10 different ways. Okay, we're almost done. I think I'll just do this course because this is taking a bit of time, and then maybe another time we can look at her other courses. Can I do this? Do I have the time and tech savvy? If you're worried about tech, know that everything is broken down into doable and super easy steps. Everything is bite-sized, easy to digest, and you go at your own pace. You have lifetime access, so you can never get behind. It will always be there for you. I remember someone said, it might have been Charlie, said like, I don't want lifetime access to a course. I hated school. It's like, yeah, I'm an adult. I don't want lifetime access to homework. No, thank you. Bye, Janet. Thank you for coming. Have a good sleep. And I hope you have a decent day tomorrow despite getting up at 3 a.m. 16 people, Heather. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, it's fun when I have like good group of people in the chat. But like my goal is literally like more than one. So if I have like one or two, I'm thrilled. But it's cool. Right now there's 14. That's a lot of people. Thank you, Mark. Okay. It's yours for life. I don't want this course for life, ma'am. And why do we want access to the same material for life unless it's updated frequently? Like that's not going to give us any value or benefit, you know? This is self-guided, so you can complete it in as little or long a time as you like. You can get through the course from start to finish in under 3 hours. However, we recommend that you listen, take time to implement, and then return for more audios and action. So 130 American dollars for 3 hours. And so instead of guessing, I'm just Googling 129 USD to CAD. Oh my God. So that is right now at this moment worth $157.72 in Canadian dollars. That's so much money. As like, think about what you can use with that amount of money, right? Like you could probably, if you have access, if you're able, find a financial advisor with a reasonable hourly rate and get an actual course, actual real advice. You could buy food for your kids. You could buy clothes for your kids. You could take your spouse out to a fancy date. There's so much you can do with 175 Canadian dollars. I had access to a user experience certification for like 2 years after I took it. Have I ever taken a look back at it? Nope. I think we're done. We don't need to keep that up there, but I will remove this. I almost removed myself. No, don't remove myself. I'm not done yet. Okay, 3 hours is not enough time to learn anything, that's how they get you, right? Like, it's so easy, you don't even need to devote that much time to it, only 3 hours, but then, like, maybe 3 hours if you sit there and you focus and you don't do anything else, you don't go to the bathroom, you don't have a snack for 3 hours, and then you can finish it? No, probably not. I feel like the average person, it might take them a full day, right? Okay, that was a lot, but that was really fun. I really appreciate everyone coming. I'm clicking another thingy here. Oh my god, there's even more stuff. There's even more. I didn't even look at this, but we have some time. And so I'm going to no, no. Let's try again. Sorry, friends. The health and habits section of Chalene Johnson. I didn't look at this. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we'll just do it a little bit. So she has a declutter project. Spoiler, your clutter is holding you back. So she's an expert in decluttering as well. That's better. 30-day push challenge. Commit to hit your goals. In 1 month, we're going to get you back in the driver's seat and regain control over your life. Of course, weekly motivational videos. Balanced 7. It's time to get back in balance. In order to get there, you must connect with more valuable areas of your life each day. But let's get real. Most of us are lucky to connect with just a few, which is why the Balance 7 focuses on self-love, nutrition, movement, fun, gratitude, personal development, and relationships. So it's declutter, having a reselling business. It's getting brand deals if you're a tiny influencer. It's financial coaching. It's weight loss. This is just in the health and habits section. And then there's still all of these things too, like these big courses and then these mini courses. And then look at the shop, like the reseller's guide, online income quick start. There's so much stuff. We already read about phase it up. And then looking to level up your business too, visit our programs page. And that's just this stuff. Yeah, wow. So she has so much stuff. How can you be the expert in everything, right? Like, you can't be an expert in so many things. And just because, say, you have a passion for decluttering doesn't necessarily mean that you should be charging people a lot of money for a decluttering program or whatever. So I'm all over the place right now. I keep looking at even more stuff on her website. The decluttering thing is free. The workbook is free, so please correct me. But I feel like she wants you to get her free decluttering workbook, and then you're just so in love with your progress, with your decluttering, and then you just like, oh, her value is unmatched. I need to purchase her other courses. Like, we've talked about that a lot, like getting people in the door with free courses, and then they feel like they just have to purchase the expensive ones. There's a zillion decluttering YouTubers. Yep. I like YouTube decluttering videos. Nice. Yeah. All of this stuff you can find on YouTube. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys liked this. And it was really fun to have all these people in the chat. More than one is great, is awesome. So thank you to the 12 people who are in now. And I'm going to go live again tomorrow night as usual. I'm starting my biking commute. And so I might be sweaty in the stream, but that's okay. We're all friends here, so I might be sweaty and a little disheveled because I would have just biked home. But I have 2 videos, either my nose is runny, either a Mary Kay video or a Sarah Robbins MLM coaching video that I want to do. Oops. It's all free on the net. Yep. Good point. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Avery. This was fun. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for coming. Great videos. Keep going from Victoria. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for the company. You're welcome, Julie. Thanks for being here. I love your streams. They calm me. Oh, good. Good night, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye, Charlie. Bye, Lisa. You're welcome. See you next time, Live Panic. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.